Get ready because one of the coolest characters in the Marvel Universe is finally getting a TV show for themselves. That's right, Disney has announced that Nick Fury, the badass super spy, will be one of the main characters for their new show. Although we don't have many details, we can get a lot of clues from his past showings. First off, before we talk about the future, we have to review the past, and from that, we know that this won't be the first time we've seen Nick Fury on the TV screen. If you're a fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he had a few amazing showings early on in the show. Honestly wished we saw more of him, but hopefully this show will scratch that itch. Based on his last appearance in Spider-Man Far From Home, we see Nick Fury working in space on what we believe is the Agents of S.W.O.R.D. initiative. If you haven't heard about Agents of S.W.O.R.D., it's pretty much the space version of S.H.I.E.L.D. that has a greater focus on alien threats. As Marvel movies are moving towards space, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of their shows following suit, and this seems to make the most sense.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the perfect example of this transition as they involved space in the last couple of their seasons, so space is definitely something Disney can pull off. As the station is still under development, I would assume that the beginning of the show will be similar to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as Fury assembles his team and organizes the group.
I used to know everything. Then I come back 5 years later and now I know nothing. No intel, no team, and a high school kid is dodging my calls.
The confirmation of Nick Fury's TV series makes a lot of sense as we've been hearing constant rumors about an Agents of S.W.O.R.D. spin-off. And who wouldn't be better to lead the charge than the person who led S.H.I.E.L.D.? Now who's going to appear in this show? Before we talk about characters, we are definitely going to see some alien races. On the top of that list would be the Skrulls, which has already made an appearance in a few movies.
Okay, I get it. We're all a little on edge here. But look, I just need your help decoding some coordinates. If you sit down and you listen to this, I assure you it'll be worth your while.
However, we may not only see them as allies, but potential future threats. Without spoiling anything, there are a few big arcs in the comic books that involve fighting this race that dramatically affects the Marvel Universe. The other two races that are likely to make an appearance are the Kree and the Shire. Both are humanoid species that are militaristic and have conquered pretty much any planet that they've come across, making themselves two major powers in the universe. I can imagine that Season 1 could be encountering soldiers of these races and preventing them from invading Earth, maybe even exploring their planet. Now moving to characters, the first character that's practically confirmed is Maria Hill. She has last appeared in Spider-Man as a Skrull and seems to be the right hand of Fury whenever there's a crisis. With this show, we'll hopefully finally see her kicking ass towards aliens and humans alike. The next characters both made an appearance in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and have strongly shown interest in continuing their roles. These characters are Daisy Johnson and Gemma Simmons. There has been constant rumors and demand of Quake making another appearance, and I feel like no one would mind if she showed up again as one of Nick Fury's superpowered allies. The last character is a long shot, but Phil Coulson is just too good to give up. We have seen him come back to life more times than I can count, but seeing the chemistry between him and Nick is just hard to replace. I'm fine either way, but seeing even one more scene of them together would make me happy. Another use of the show is finding the next Nick Fury as the actor becomes older and we see more of the first generation Avengers leave the big screen. Although I believe that Fury will be here for a while, representing the strength of humans and playing a role as mentor for the new young heroes that will appear. I imagine that if this show is successful, they'll use it to give Fury the dramatic send-off he deserves and build upon the likability of whoever will replace him. Lastly, what needs to be in this show? Something that has been missing from every Marvel show so far are cameos of the big heroes. I know it's going to be expensive for some of them, but the show won't feel canon unless some of the core cast from the movies make an appearance. If the show is successful, it could be used as an opportunity to explore the personality of these heroes more. 2 hours isn't a lot of time to see an Avengers human side. Also, more concrete connections between the movies and show is a must. We saw this in the beginning of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but that dwindled away quickly. Since everything now is going to be under the Disney umbrella, it provides them the opportunity of better coordination and full creative liberty. Whoever is writing this show is going to have a lot on their plate, but hopefully they can handle it. I want to thank you guys for watching and make sure to subscribe for more. Also in the comments below, write down one character you would choose to make an appearance from the movies or shows. I would love to see what you guys pick. Peace out.